Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on Wreckfest. It has been quite some time since I've had a go with this game, but every so often I'd like to come back to it and see what's about. And we're going to have a look at some more mod circuits, some new tracks that have been added to the very track pack that I haven't had a chance to drive around before. So, figured we might as well have a go with. We're going to start off with, Farmlands. This is a new area, part of the very track pack. Now, we're going to start at stage 1. This is a brutally fast and incredibly dangerous circuit. You know what, let's stick with the Rammer Eyes. Now, I'm going to set it to just one lap because it is a very long lap. I'm going to try and kind of treat it like a point-to-point rally, if you like, where we're going to try and survive. Have I got it on normal damage? Good, because otherwise most of the cars will go out very quickly. Now, I have seen this track, I think at least once before. There might have been a couple of, because there are a bunch of layouts here. I certainly had at least one clip in the FailRace episode submitted from this track, because things can go really badly wrong really quickly around here, because it is it's not entirely flat out, but it is a largely flat out circuit, which means you are going, I guess, about 200 kilometers an hour. Most of these, or certainly these B-class cars, top out at around the 200 kilometer an hour mark. I guess that depends on engine and upgrades and whatnot. And, well, it's easy to clip a hay bale. Those are the dangers around here. The hay bales, I do not want to hit them. In fact, the AI have been pretty good so far through here. So I loaded these up just to make sure everything was all working and whatnot, and the first run I did down here, the AIs hit the first lot of hay bales and just half the field was dead. So not only is it quick, it's also bumpy. You'll see the cars jumping around. Oh, Jaguar Lunatic has gone flying through, got what he deserved. Did a little damage to me, did a little damage to the car ahead of me. We could go for, got to pick and choose your moment to strike if you want to go for a pit maneuver. Like now, for example, I thought it was going to be a good moment. It wasn't. I thought I was actually going to get enough of a swipe in the back of that. The answer, probably not. If we want to win this, I'm actually going to have to get a move on here. We are languishing around a little bit in 17th position. There has not been the shenanigans. Oh, here it goes. Shenanigans on the hay bales. Some vicious crashes for cars back there. We have... Oh, I don't know if I want to go down here, because all it takes is one hay bale to be in a wonky place. We have got up to 9th. However, if somebody dives at the inside, which, let's face it, somebody's going to, and I'm struggling to get any grip because I'm slightly off the edge of the circuit, don't turn me, please. You'd be well within your right too, because I would probably turn you just for the fun of it. Oh, there's a war wagon having a massive accident. The two war wagons have taken each other out almost. They've got away with it. Oh, little car down. Little car disintegrated. Oh, and I've been pile-drived into the fence. That Volvo thing spotted an opportunity and went for it. This is why... Oh, there's some dead cars around here. Yeah, if you like really big crashes, this is the circuit for you, because when they go... It's a big one. My crash there was actually very minimal, which is rare around here. Now, this is the fastest layout of the Farmland circuits. There are a couple that are, oh god, considerably more technical. There's some like nasty chicanes and almost sudden hairpins to catch you out. Oh, someone's carting a hay bale with them. I think they've gone over it now. Excuse me, I was going to do that to you. It's like you knew the shenanigans that were about to go on. Oh, someone's nicked a hay bale. Actually, someone got a hay bale quite a long way. I was expecting there to be an invisible wall around that crash barrier to stop this stuff go over. The hay bale went over. Makes me wonder, could a car go over if we hit something hard enough out there? Possibly. Oh, you're going to have a really bad place to rejoin. Wow, that car's almost dead from just a couple of crashes. Is all it takes. It is all it takes around here. A couple of shunts. You can see. I think I can see the leaders not too far in the distance. Oh, get off of there. Lost all of my speed. I can't actually drag my car off of the wall. Stop being on the wall. Come on. There we go. Oh, everything's going to catch us now. And maybe end up murdering us. Please don't murder us. We're in that horrible little bit of no man's land. That's an awful corner as well, when you don't know where you're going. You're fine. Everyone behind is not fine. Something was on fire. I mean, it's not me. We're actually not doing too bad for health. As I said, our shunts were fairly minor. We have an okay run down here. Cars ahead. When they're in a pack, they tend to end up bumping into a wall at somewhere. They have been surprisingly clean this race. This is the cleanest I've seen them on one of these Farmlands circuits. With 203 kilometers an hour with a little bit of downhill stuff, there is inevitably going to be something to worry about. Any minute now, we're about to have a massive accident. I'm tempted to try and spin cheats here, or checks. However, I don't want to lose momentum, but I don't want them to try and take me out as we go past. And there we go. I see a lot of smoke going on from up ahead. Some cars out wide, almost rolled over going back onto the circuit. Oh no, you're going to get to the inside here. Please don't torpedo. War wagons bouncing. It's a good test to be a high-speed car control around here. That much is for sure. Oh no, we found the wall. I knew I needed to go wide to avoid rogue. And again, I find it really difficult. The combination of the hills, really difficult to see in time and judge. I guess it's just so used to going flat everywhere. Hey, we got the lightest of brushes. Yeah, some of these corners I find real tough trying to figure out what speed you actually need to be going to make it around them. Oh, there's a lot more destruction. There's a lot of cars now out of commission down there. That was a brutal culling of the AI vehicles. Pip is not all that far away in the lead. Don't get stuck on the rear corner. Is this the finish line coming up somewhere? I don't know. We've battled our way to 6th. Can we go? Actually, no, it can't be because it's 15. So the leader's 15 seconds on the road. We'll have a brief warning because, well, they'll say they've won, basically. Are we going to have any more nasty corners, though, to deal with? Will there be any potential of scappying the circuits? Can we get a podium? But your car's almost practically brand new. Mine's not in a bad way. Oh, I'm going to slow down here because I've seen what happened. That car up there. Oh, so that is the final corner. Oh, we've got a good run. We have got a good run here. Can we get the broken machine as well? I don't know. We might just sneak it. I think we did. I think we got 4th. We did. And there we go. That is a look around a fast and scary circuit. As I said, if and when things go wrong there, they go wrong big. That was a more tame race for the AI. I made a couple of mistakes, not knowing the track well enough. But, yeah, that's one of the fun. And as I said, there's a whole selection of other circuits along those lines. Some are a little bit more technical, some are considerably shorter, but it is a fun little area. We are next going to go on to a mad figure of 8 circuit. Now, this is the rest of this. I say the rest of this. There is another circuit based around here. This is just essentially a shortened version of one of the tracks. However, it's turned into a figure of 8, and it's quite mean, to say the least. Actually, shall we go with a different car? Let's go for the... You know what? Star Beast. That'll do. Yeah, the figure 8 part on this isn't the biggest concern. While there is a crossover, yes. Can you get hit on it? Yes. It's not the most troublesome of bits around here, because... you'll quickly see. First of all, so we start in a mad pack of vehicles on a really rather steep hill, and then we all get funneled in to a very narrow area. There's a reason why I wasn't just escaping down, well, the inside here. Oh, it's because you will end up in the tyre bundle. And then we come to the jump. Oh no, don't put me in the concrete wall. Ah, I'm going to go to the back. Just about that, to just squeeze our way past. So that bit's quite mean. No, don't spin everyone across the track. Bloody hell. Now this is a lot more immediate carnage. You know, the Farmland circuits are kind of high speed. Well, almost one car has a massive, massive death, whereas here it's just carnage everywhere you look. Now you do have to be a little bit careful on this jump. If you don't jump far enough, or if you have to reset for whatever reason, sometimes you get reset like down below, and it can be a little bit of a pain. Catch the Volvo. I helped the Volvo along. Didn't really slow myself down too much. Oh, that's a big fly. Oh, that's not the button I meant to press. Oh, now I've got to get into gears, haven't I, when I do that? I'm used to kicking the stick being looked back, and it goes to free cam, and that's not what I want at all. It also puts you back into neutral, so you've got to spam through the gears. Someone's car there's very poorly. Oh! Hey, how's it going? I say you forget, when you don't play Wreckfest for a little while, you forget how brutally entertaining the crowd. I say it's like you forget. It's just good fun with the AIs on these mad circuits because some of them really do go flying. I should have gone the other side, so if there was anything coming across that little junction, they would have taken out... Well, they would have taken out us both, but the AI car would have taken the brunt of the impact. We're going to land that quite nicely. In fact, the AI car behind us landed fairly nicely as well. Around the hairpin we go. Try not to get pit manoeuvred. There's much I can do about it. Pretty sure that car was flying through the air on fire. As you do. I say as you do. It's Wreckfest. Of course you do. What else do you do on a Wreckfest other than fly through the air on fire? And you've had a very big crash on your own there, haven't you? Oh, that's not where I want a wreck car to be. Come on, you bugger. Let's get going. No! I knew I was in potential trouble there. Second gear will still work. We lost 4 places. Because 5 places, in fact. I can't even count how many places we lost. You can go face the wall. Oh, you could get taken out by a Volvo. Death by... Oh, it's actually taken out a lot of the field. Death by Volvo. A painful death. A painful death indeed. Oh, don't go the wrong way over that fence. We'll probably take a little bit of damage to our car doing that. It's not too bad. Again, not a track you want to drive with the realistic damage on, because everything dies after about 2 laps. However, it's a fun little silly circuit, and that's half the fun of Wreckfest. You've got some sensible circuits that are good for racing. I got karma'd so hard for murdering that car. Apparently the curbs are vicious. Yeah, you want a little bit of silly circuits, you want some sensible circuits along the way, and this is definitely one of the silly circuits. Massive aerial attack! Oh, missed. I mean, we landed. It was more of an aerial overtake rather than an aerial attack. It was good. It wasn't what I was going for. It was good. There's also no way of telling if there is a car coming at the crossover point there. You just kind of have to hope, shall we say. That is all you've got, is just hope for the best. I don't know how many cars are still running here. You are a lap down, little tiny car. I mean, it's almost too tempting just to crash you in. Oh, you're going to have a crash on your own. Fine, you weave about enough, I guess you make it difficult enough that I can't crash into you and, you know, try and wreck your car. I see smoke. I see some tyre smoke from somebody probably being quite sideways in a corner. Could I catch up to you, please? Oh, we're on to the final lap now. Can I get a podium? No, I'm going towards the concrete. Yep, I knew as I'd taken off. That was one of those horrible, I know I'm in trouble moments. Oh, go. Unless they get murdered at a crossroad, we're not getting a podium, sadly. I knew as soon as I'd launched into the air, I knew there was bugger all that I could have done. Oh, they did get murdered at the crossroad. Happy day. I mean, what? It is some... there goes the 2 leaders. First and second are out of reach. We tried. I think we tried pretty well. And third's not, all things considered, third's not too bad as another tiny car flies through the air somewhere. They will... Oh, the finish line, for some reason, this one is a little further down. It's like down here. Oh, there we go. Throw the car at it. Well, it's crashed after the finish line. That is all a little bit irrelevant. So, there we go. The SCAU Raceway Chicane. It's a mad track. Causes chaos. Quite good fun, basically. Some concrete walls to screw you over. Because, of course, you need some concrete walls to screw you over. And the final circuit I want to have a look at, I want to show you, is the Dune race. Now, this is actually really interesting. Now, there is a option, if you want to have a smoother version of this circuit, you can go for a smooth version of the circuit, and you'll see why in a minute. Shall we drive maybe the least suitable... I don't even know what the least suitable car is for the circuit, but I feel like the Jag is always fun regardless, so let's go for the Jag. What about a minute or so a lap? Go 5 laps. A minute or so a lap on a good lap. You know, who knows what will happen here. So this is a different sort of track again. Well, the actual basic layout is, as I say, it's okay. The basic layout's fun. Circuit to drive around, it's very bumpy. I mean, we're talking proper Baja. It kind of reminds me of God, well, V-Rally 4, there was one of the... I can't remember what country it was. There's one of the stages they had. Admittedly, it wasn't nowhere near as bumpy as this, but kind of like the visual looks of parts of this do kind of remind me of the V-Rally 4 locations. It's been a while since I played that game, I can't remember. Oh, we're going for an aerial attack on the windscreen. Kind of pillar, I guess, actually. Oh, that's gone very wide. I thought that was not destructible. I stand corrected. Oh. that's a good start. Come on, get back over the right way. So it's rough around here. It will really test a vehicle's off-road ability. It will test your driving as well, of course, because the vehicles are bouncing around almost constantly. And I like that this is different to all the other Wreckfest circuits that I've played. Okay, yeah, sure, there are some that have the odd lump, but this is sort of a proper Baja-style track almost. Oh, lots of AIs have gone very wide there, rather than just the odd bit of maybe slightly janky terrain, if you like. It's a good challenge. It's a good challenge, and oh god, if you want to get into, you know, how to try and set your cars up, how to build your cars even, because there is I say I tend to forget. I just have fun racing on here, but you can tune, you can customise your vehicles. So this might be somewhere where you want to go for, you know, higher ride height, softer suspension, and all that kind of thing. If you want to try and make it around here better, maybe you go with a different starting vehicle, the Mud Kicker, I think that's the name of it. Mud Kicker, probably a good vehicle to go for. Oh, there are these little tyres down the outside of the course. I went over one. Oh, we've been very car-hatted there. Thank you for that. There's all sorts of mayhem. Just all sorts of mayhems going on down that section. Yeah, I thought those tyres stopped you dead. I went over one, thought, okay, that's fine, I'll rejoin the circuit going over one, and the answer to that was no. You can apparently get beached on them, so you're going to have to watch out for that. Oh dear, big slice from me. The AI do actually put up a very good fight on this circuit. Sometimes, you know, which is fair enough with the mod circuits, the AIs are less than competitive. Sometimes the AIs are a bit of a walkover that does, I say, ruin the fun a little bit. But yeah, on here the AIs actually do put up a very, very good fight. Do they still make mistakes? Sure. That particular corner there has many visitors to the... It's kind of like a pit lane area the other side. Oh, you're going to go for a roll. I really wanted to help you go for a roll there. If I had been close enough, I would have assisted you over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, don't go down and visit that concrete wall. Please be a destructible sign if I was going to hit that. Thankfully, we didn't have to find out if it was or not. Can I run up on the banking and get some, like, I say, some lazy turning? Wasn't the best idea. We actually lost speed and time doing that. Oh, now, where is a flatter bit of terrain? There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Land it. Oh, we have landed it. Done a lot of damage and cost myself even more. Oh, we were looking for a top 10. It's all gone a bit wrong. There's some AI on AI car hatting occurring there as they're battling their way through. We're quite a long way there. I've not had the best of race. We got in our own bits of trouble early on. I mean, lap time wise, I'm probably not the worst here. I'm hoping I'm not the worst here, god damn it. But yeah, I think this is one of my favourite, and it'd be very difficult to pick, let's face it. The very track pack has got a huge number of circuits, and I think this might be one of my favourites. I really do. I really think this might be one of my favourite circuits. Oh, you're going to be emerging from there, because it is a different sort of challenge. It causes chaos while still actually also being a good circuit to race around, and I especially like that there is a smooth option if you want this, because it's a fun layout, full stop. I like the options. Again, this is a brilliant mod pack. We talked about it in the past. Many times I've played tracks from this. Fantastic effort has gone in. I think some of the tracks are actually making it into the game official, certainly for the console release, which is brilliant. We're going to see some chaos ahead of us. I'm really struggling to get the power down as we bounce our way along there. Okay, big jump. That was better. We're in the middle of the road, although we're being fired off to the left. Don't hit the tyres down there. Thank you. There is a car stuck. I'm really tempted to go try help you out, but I would then end up losing my 7th place that we have worked hard for. And I spot a car for position ahead. We are in hunting mode, kind of hunting mode. We can not bounce around on that. The nasty ruts on the outside. It's, again, try and find the smoothest line through the course that'll cost you the least amount of time bouncing over. None of the AIs, are going over there. No, you little git. You've put me sideways. You thankfully lost quite a lot of time as well, but any chance I had of getting 6th, I think, has gone out the window. Again, barring any crashes. Oh, I say that. I'm pretty sure 6th has just crashed. Oh, we're going to crash into 6th. Gears, find something that drives reverse or first would have worked. I would have taken either. Gearboxes, as ever, are a bit of a faff to work your way through. You can't just jump down the gearboxes easy. It does take a little bit of time and a lot of button mashing. You know, these vehicles, that would be probably how it works. These are, banger cars, pretty much. They're not going to be in tip-top condition. It's just when you do have those spins and you're frantically trying to get going, it's all gone wrong on these final laps. It's gone more wrong for that red car, who has... Oh, he got reset, damn it. Just drove off. We're outside the top 10 again. No! I ballsed up my jumps and ended up on the tyres. We've broken more of the car. It's not going well here. It went well. Lap 3 it was going okay, and then lap 4 and 5 it's all gone down the toilet a little bit. We are still trying to beat Andres. It's just only now for 10th rather than 6th that it was initially. Can we... I'll give you a little bit of a nudge. There we go. Thank you. We're going exploring. Now, has someone, with all the crashing, shifted the wreck down here? I think that's what screwed over most of us last time out. Oh! Big spins for the cars ahead. No, I don't think they have shifted the wrecks. Oh, there's another stuck car. It's actually a wreck anymore. Well, it's not a wreck anymore. That's where the wreck is. There was someone stuck. We've actually now we've got our way into 6th. All of that. All of that. And it's all come... No, don't say it yet. Bloody hell, we're not around the final corner. Don't speak too soon, because there are bumps. The bumps might be mean. We're fine. We're good. That's the finish line, I really hope. And... relax. 112.2 for a fastest lap, for the best lap. Not up there with the faster cars. I take that back. Bloody hell, I need to find some more speed. There probably are. I'm sure there are better lines around there that I could have been taking, probably avoiding the bumps and trying to avoid some of the chaos as well that went on. However, yeah, I really, really like that track. I think that is a really interesting little circuit to go racing around a very different challenge. Plenty of chaos. At the end of the day, that's kind of what you want in some regards on Wreckfest. You want plenty of chaos with some potential for some good racing, and I feel like this has got it. Again, I shall put a link in the description to the very track pack mod, a highly, highly recommended one if you have got this game on PC, because it adds a heap of content. I've covered a fair amount of the tracks, but there's probably far more than I've even I have driven. So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.